start on our backs. So let's have your legs wide, arms wide. And just start to connect to your breathing. Fully trust the support of the mat, the floor, the earth beneath you. And start feeling the sensation of air going through your body and back out. Feel the collarbones rise higher. The ribs expand even wider and brighter. And then send air all the way down your spine to fill up your abdomen. Feel that expansive energy as you inhale, and then containment, grounding energy as you exhale. A nice deep breath in, a nice deep breath out. Acknowledge how you feel here, physically, emotionally, energetically. And then set your intention of how you want to feel. And start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Give yourself a nice, beautiful, big stretch in all directions. And bring your knees to your chest. Roll your knees around to get that sacrum, a nice massage on the surface of that spine. And rock up and down your vertebrae. Get some momentum. Come to a comfortable seated posture. Let's reach your hands up, then ground down and do a nice side bend over. Big arm circle, create some mobility in that shoulder joint, and back over. Big stretch up, and exhale over. Allow that shoulder joint to feel free and mobile as you reach out into space. Let's make our way to our tabletop and do cat and cow, puffing up the back of your heart and then opening up the front of your heart. This flexion and extension of the vertebrae already pumps lymph and blood throughout the body. Allow your breath to guide you and where you feel the expansive energy, whether you open up the front or the back. Make your way into a child's pose. Reaching your hands forward and your tailbone back. Then tuck your toes, have your hips back and up. Do a little downward dance, like pedal out those legs. Feel the calf muscles, the hamstrings lengthen. No need to find stillness and steadiness so fast. Make your way to an easeful forward fold. Do some gentle bounces and swings and sways side to side to release that. Ground down one palm and reach up, lengthening that leg. And then release back down, grounding down and lengthen the leg. And same arm reaches up, nice rotation of the vertebrae. And then roll through that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to standing big, lengthening up. Clasp those palms, lengthen. Side bend over, feel that stretch. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, belly to your spine to protect your back as you side bend over. Reaching up, then bending to your knees, clasping your hands behind you. Open up that chest, that heart, then forward fold. Feel the stretch in your shoulders as you lengthen those hamstrings. Bend your knees, eyes up. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, and then forward fold, lengthen those hamstrings. Let's step that left foot back. Allow the hips to drop and your collarbones forward. Then lengthen that front leg as much as you can as your heart melts towards that shin. Rippling forward and back, hips down, heart up, and then find that hamstring stretch. Allow yourself to inhale, opening up the front body, and exhale, feeling the back body open up. Let's ground down the palms, step back to plank. Inhale as you lower and bend your elbows, push up. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, use your breath to push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up, and then lower down all the way to your belly. Fingertips out and wide. Let's ripple through your spine. Big inhale as you open up the heart and melting back down. 2 more like that. Inhale. Big breath in. Exhale, melting it down. 1 more like that. Big inhale. Open up the front body. Open up, open up. Exhale, melting it down. Plant your palms. Hips back. Tuck your toes. Hips up to the sky. Pedal out those legs again. And then have that left foot forward. Hips down, heart up. Big inhale here. And then forward fold. Allow your hips to drop. Collarbone shine bright. Intention up. Exhale back down over that front leg. Allow your hips to drop. And then step up to the front of the mat. Find that easeful forward fold. Finding flat back. Belly to your spine. Lengthen that vertebrae. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Tailbone to crown alignment. And exhale, release that spine. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen even more. And release. Let's ground down one hand. Reach up with the other. And then release that vertebrae. And then reach the opposite side. Lengthen the other leg. And drape back down. Rolling through your spine all the way up to standing. Let it feel good. Clasp those palms. Lengthen up. Side bend over. Inhale, center. And exhale over. Let's reach up nice and tall. And hands to heart center. Ground down into your feet. Reaching your arms up, but shoulders stay grounded this time. Forward fold, keeping your legs as straight as you can this time. Release that neck. Find your hands on your shins, bend your knees to lengthen your vertebrae, belly to the spine. Plant your palms, step to your plank. Shifting your weight forward, bending your elbows mindfully and making your way to your belly. Let your hands hover here, shoulders back as you open up your chest and release back down. Push up through tabletop to child's pose to lengthen that vertebrae. Tuck the toes, hips up to the sky. Ground down into your palms. Have your intention be a long vertebrae versus long legs. If you need to bend those knees, find that neutral lumbar curve. And then work your heels towards the mat. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Let's lengthen the vertebrae. Exhale, forward fold. Strong back, strong legs, all the way up to standing. And then hands to heart center. Let's ground down, reaching up, shoulders down and forward fold as you exhale. Your inhale is what brings you to halfway up. Plant your palms. Maybe jump and catch yourself at Chaturanga Dandasana. Open up your heart into upward dog. Inhale. Open up even more. And then when your exhale comes, that is what brings your hips back into downward dog. Grounding down into your palms, your toes, lengthening that spine. And then working towards heels, towards the mat. How is the overall quality of the posture? Softening your shoulders. Dynamic energy, even though it's still, looks still. Bend your knees, step, hop, or jump to the front. Inhale, lengthen that vertebrae. Exhale, forward fold, lengthening those legs. Activate the back and hamstrings, reaching up to standing. Hands to heart center. Let's reach again. Big inhale and exhale, let the day go. Inhale, lengthen, halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, big breath in as you find upward dog. And then the exhale is what brings you back to downward dog. Check in with your foundation. How does the alignment feel? Do you feel safe in this posture? Where is your focal point? How is the overall quality of this pose? Soften. Step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold in Uttanasana. Then inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center. Now let's create a little bit more heat. Feet hip distance apart. Let's bend those knees. Knees over those toes. Your shoulders are down. Your hands are above your head. Belly to your spine to protect that back. Feel rooted in all four corners of each foot. Relax that neck. And then dive down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Ground down the palms. Jump and catch yourself. Opening up your chest as you inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Use your abs. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Bring that knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reaching up. Now you're going to twist and bring that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, using that glute to lengthen, and then use your abs to step quietly. Find your way to warrior one. You can have your hands on your thighs first, shoulders down, bring your arms up. Let's bend both knees, both elbows, and then drive all the way up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push up. One more inhale. Exhale all the way up. Sink back down. Open up your heart, your hips even more. Then plant your palms. Step back into plank. Go through your flow. Or you could always skip this if you're getting too warm. We meet in downward dog. Inhale. Let's do right leg up, all the way up to the sky. Bring that knee to your nose. Engage your abs. Inhale, reaching up. Right knee to right elbow. Use those side obliques. Inhale, open up, open up. Bring that knee to your left elbow. Reaching up and then stepping quietly in between those hands. Ground down. Find your foundation. Hands go up. Let's bend both knees, both elbows, and all the way up. Moving with breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Feeling your strength. Inhale, lower. Exhale, all the way up. Belly to your spine as you explore hip opening, heart opening even more. Plant your palms. Step back. Go through your flow. And then we'll meet together in downward dog. Let's lower our knees. Find an equilateral triangle with your elbows. Find yourself into dolphin plank. Heels, hips, shoulders, and ears in alignment. Every exhale, pull your belly button to your spine. Finding your strength, and then lower your knees. Hips back to child's pose. Releasing the back. Then tuck your toes, hips up to the sky. Lengthen up that spine. Bend the knees, step or jump to the front. Lengthen. Exhale all the way down. Let's find your chair pose. Nice, strong, and powerful. Hands to heart center. Let's find our chair again. Hips deep, heart high. Strong and powerful. Let's lift up, inhale. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, lengthen the vertebrae. Plant your palms. Catch yourself in Chaturanga Dandasana. Open up, big inhale. You could always do Cobra. And exhale, downward dog or child's pose is always there for you. Inhale, left leg up. Bring that knee to your nose. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Bring that same knee to the same elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Use that glute. And then crossing over, finding those obliques. Reaching up. Inhale, then quietly step between those hands. Ground down that back foot, little 45-degree angle, and reaching up to the sky. Now we're going to clasp behind you. Open up your chest, big inhale here. With a strong foundation, find humble warrior. Inhale, open up your collarbones, find it, open it. And exhale, find the stretch in the shoulders. One more big inhale here. Exhale, diving down, steadiness and easefulness. Plant your palms and then straighten that front leg while it's nice and juicy and warm. Pull that whole femur towards the back of the room. Ground down, then step back. Go through your flow. Go meet back to the other side. As we inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale all the way. Find that energy out those toes. And then find same knee, same elbow. All the way up. Activate that glute. Twist, twist, twist. Find those obliques. Inhale here. Exhale, step quietly. Ground down that foot in the back. Nice and safe for the knee and ankle. Opening up. Exhale, clasp behind you, switching the thumb on top. Big inhale here. Exhale, make sure that knee is right over that ankle so it's nice and strong. Inhale, moving with breath, breath and movement. And exhale, forward fold. Stretching to the front of that deltoid, maybe in the pecs, and forward fold. Release those hands and straighten that front leg. Be mindful of hyperextending, muscles hugging the bone, pulling that leg towards the back of the room. Go into your lunge, step back, and flow through. Let's make our way with our knees to the earth. This time, forearms are parallel to the edges of the mat. Tuck your toes, hips up to the sky. This is dolphin. Creating a bit of heat here with the hips higher than your heart, higher than your head. Inhale, let's lift that left leg up. Find softness in your face and jaw, ground down. Inhale, reach the other leg. Find steadiness and easefulness. Lower the knees, hips back, hands by your feet. Allow your shoulders to have a break here. Inhaling, puffing up the back of your heart. And exhale, release. Making your way to your belly. We're going to reach one arm out to the side, and the other hand will be spiders. As you push over towards that lengthened arm, we're stretching into the shoulder and a little bit of your chest. Just let the head rest. If you want more sensation, bend that elbow to get deeper into the chest, the pectoralis major. Let's go through center, set up for the other side. Allow your head to relax. Breathe into the anterior deltoid muscle, so the front of the shoulder and your chest. Send breath there. And then to your belly. Hands by your side. Wiggle the bum. Release that back. Allow the shoulders to have a break. Then plant your palms. Tuck your toes. Engage your abs and push up to plank. Back to downward dog. Inhale, lengthen. Bend your knees, step or jump to the front, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, let that go. Let's find your chair, your throne. And up to heart center. Now, let's find our balances. Let's ground down into the left foot. Let's bring your right knee up, shoulders away from your ears, belly to your spine. Find your roots going down and your spine lengthening up. Finding your balance. And then you reach out into space. You can stay here or you can hold your big toe, maybe change your focal point. And then bring everything towards center. Find your eagle legs. Then your eagle arms. Right arm under left. Have your elbows away from your chest and up. Hands away from your face and up even more. You're stretching to the backs of your shoulders, those rhomboids, and then reach up. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Give a little shake. Let's get ready for the other side. Ground down into the right. Left knee up. Roll the shoulders back. Find your roots. Belly to spine. Steadiness as you reach up. Staying here. If you want to explore, hold your big toe, open up your hamstrings, then stretch into the adductors while we balance, extending out into space as you feel containment, pulling everything in, reaching up, crossing over. Find those eagle legs, eagle arms, left arm under right, elbows away from your face and up, hands away and up. Breathe into the shoulders, the rhomboids, the space between your shoulder blades. Keep breathing and expand all the way up and hands to heart center. Now let's make our way to Ugrasana. Let's push those thighs back. Make sure your knees are right over those ankles. You can use the heels of your hands. If you need more sensation to go with your forearms, pushing those knees back. Breathe into the stretch in the inner thigh. Let's get our left hand, push it into that left thigh and look over the right shoulder. Go through center, press that right hand into that right thigh and look over the left shoulder. Make your way up to a vertical spine, hands to heart center. Staying here, you could bring your hands to cactus. You're going to lift that left heel, articulating through the feet, activating the calf muscle, and back down. Pressing into the right toes as you lift that right heel, and back down. You choose, heels up or heels down. Find that steadiness, the easefulness. Breathe through the heat you feel in your legs. No need to label it. Just a sensation to breathe through. Lower down. Get your toes parallel, reaching all the way up. Let's clasp behind you. Shoulders back. Again, shoulder stretch, collarbones open, and you do a forward fold. Breathe into the shoulders, the hamstrings. Be mindful of those legs, not hyperextending. Nice symmetrical stretch. Let's ground down one palm. Reach up, open up, and exhale. Reaching over for that leg. If you want to increase the twist. Switching sides, reaching up as you inhale, staying here, or reaching for the calf muscle, the ankle of that leg. Breathe through it. And let's make our way, framing that front foot, lowering that back heel, hands on the thigh, rolling the shoulders back, and then allow the pelvis to drop. Inhale, soften, and exhale, get deeper. Let's get the deltoid stretch. Bring the arm across, shoulders away from your ears, and up and over. Find the triceps stretch. Ground down those palms and lengthen that front leg, flexing the toes towards your face. Let's go back into the hips, ground down to plank, going through your flow. Open up, big inhale here, and exhale back. Other side, inhale that left leg up, stepping through, ground down that back knee. Allow the pelvis to drop. Breathe into that hip flexor even more. Ask it to soften. Let's bring that arm across. Make sure the shoulder's away from the ears and breathe into the outside of that shoulder. Up and over, grab that elbow. You could do a side bend or a little back bend, depending on where you want to feel the sensation. Always mindfully breathing. Straighten that front leg as much as you can. Flex the toes towards your face. Breathe through it. Going forward, planting your palms. Step back. Going through your flow. Just pedaling out in downward dog. It's just a nice way to find symmetry again and reset. Let's make our way to Malasana, our squat pose. So allow the hips to drop. It's a nice way to release the back and create some hip mobility. Allow the spine to melt forward, releasing the back of the heart, the back of the neck. Make your way to your sit bones. Have your leg long and one foot into that thigh. Let's do a side bend over. So stretching into the lats, the obliques, visualizing the ribs expanding. Again, up, lengthening, forward fold over that front leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, melt. Inhale, lengthen the vertebrae, and exhale, melt. Let's ground down that hand behind you. Reach the hips up, the heart up. Explore the front opening of your body, and then release back down. A little shake. Let's do the other side. Put that other foot in that inner thigh, reaching up and over. Find the stretch of the side body. Big arm circle, making sure that shoulders open and free. All the way up. Heart, nose, belly button faces that leg. Let's inhale, lengthen the vertebrae, and exhale back down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, melt. Let's Ground down the palm behind you, then open up the whole front body as your hips, heart, shoulder explore. And then exhale all the way back down. Reaching your legs out. Feel your sit bones rooted. Abs are in. Reach your arms out, extend your legs, and then find your way with your sacrum grounded and belly to your spine with every exhale. Inhale here, and exhale, rotate. Find those obliques working. Inhale, center, and exhale, rotate towards the other side. Inhale, center, and hold, and then release. Bend those knees. Cross that right foot over and thread the needle. We're going to use our arms to do different circles so we feel different stretches and different muscle fibers of that hip. Let's have our arms out in a T shape and have both legs drop to one side. A nice supine twist. If these legs don't work for you, find something that works. And then through switching the cross, make sure you flex that ankle so it's strong ankle, strong knee. Threading the needle. Send breath into that hip as you do little circles using your biceps. Arms in a T shape. Drop both legs over. Have your nose up to the ceiling, or you can look away from the knees so your cervical spine has a nice twist along with the rest of your vertebrae. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then have Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of your feet together, legs apart. Feel your belly expand. Starting to release the sense of control of your muscles. And then have your legs wide, arms wide. Let's roll the shoulders back. Wiggle that head. Give a moment to just surrender. Allow your muscles to rejuvenate. Your cells restore themselves. But to simply relax so you can release. Soften the face. Allow your eyes to come to a close. Even the space between the eyebrows. Visualize the muscles melting off the bone. Release a sense of control of your muscles, your breath, even your thoughts and feelings. Here I like to inhale the word let, exhale the word go, and then gently make your way. A big stretch, knees to your chest. Roll to one side, resting your head on your arm. Cultivating the sense of gratitude, compassion and love for all your cells for showing up. Roll the shoulders back, palms together, thumbs against your heart. Namaste.